Well, good morning and welcome to the Hope Chronicles on Thursday, the 2nd of April. Very shortly here this morning, I'm off to take a funeral, and I'll be accompanying someone's mortal form on their final journey of life here on earth. And that's really set me thinking about what the conversation for each of us might be when we stand before God. There'll be many things that will be discussed, but one of them, I think, will be God saying to me, what happened to all those promises that you made before me in your times of trial? The things that you said, the promises that you made to me. And I think maybe you might be like me, and that at times of trial and crisis, when things look dark, you've cried out to God and said, Lord, if you help us through this, if you get us through this situation, I'll be this kind of person. I will do this. I will live in this kind of way. And then once the crisis passes, all these promises just disappear like vapor. But they don't disappear before God, I think. Let me read to you from Matthew chapter 5, beginning at verse 33. These are the words of Jesus. Again, you have heard that it was said to the people long ago, do not break your oath, but keep the oaths you have made to the Lord. But I tell you, do not swear at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. Simply let your yes be yes, and your no, no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. And I think this comes out of a practice where people were making oaths according to Jerusalem, by heaven, and often using them deceptively to persuade people to accept their word. But Jesus' message to us here is, let all your words be truthful. If your yes is yes and your no is no, you're fulfilling the call of God. And if we're going to tell the truth to anyone, surely it should be God. What that means is, if we have made promises to God, should we not fulfill them? Now, as I'm reflecting on the promises that I've made to God in my life so far, as I'm just walking through that in my mind, I'm really working on some of those commitments I've made to God right now. And it's not like God's calling in the mortgage saying, you haven't done this and therefore there's going to be a reckoning. He's not saying that. But I think in this season, he is reminding you and he's reminding me, in this moment of pause, of the promises we've made to him, the commitments we've given to him, and just simply quietly and gently asking us, and so what now? When you have this moment of pause, what decision will you make about the promises you made to me? Will you go back and fulfill all that you have said? And I want you to know that I'm trying to do that, because I want to be of character before God. I want to be of integrity. If I've said that I would attempt to the best of my ability to do a thing, I'm going to attempt to do that thing. So I just want to encourage you today, just reflect on what you've said to God in the past of your life. And just reflect, so what? What now? Is this a moment to fulfill those promises that you once made? For God will help you, and he will bless you as you take his hand and walk with him into a deeper and holier life. Well, the Lord bless you and keep you this day. Amen.